Well, I gotta be honest, it's certainly been a while, hasn't it, since we've been out in the shed. I probably ought to turn the AC down. Not much of a difference in the noise between the high and the low, but I haven't been running the AC out in this shed, and boy, is it sweltering. We're in a little bit of a heat advisory here in my parts, but that has nothing to do with anything. It's been a while since I've been able to film a video like this, and I want to just give you guys an update, I guess. I want to shoot the shit with you a little bit, kick the bobo to a certain degree, and begin this with a bit of shameless self-promotion. I guess is the best choice of words right there. Folks, you're noticing the shirt that I've got on right here. New After Prison Show merch now available. Random Stranger. Quite fitting, if I do say so myself, especially given the course of what we've been doing video-wise here with the Random Stranger visits. And if you'd like to get a shirt, there's a link down below for you to be able to do so. Also, completely off subject, just want to throw this in here as well. Folks, RIP to my Tesla. That's right, folks, I just got rid of my Tesla car. And if you'd like to see more on that or find out why I did that, definitely check out my other YouTube channel, Joe Does Stuff. There's a link for that down below as well. And it's also over there where you can see everything in relation to the flip houses. And for those of you who don't know, we're currently on flip house number 3. And we're just getting started over there. With those two things out of the way, I want to go ahead and move on to what I'm really going to be talking about here in this video. And that is the fact that, folks, I'm starting a pen pal website, so to speak. And I think that that's a pretty awesome thing to be able to do. I mean, given After Prison Show and all, to be able to have a pen pal website. Now, this thing is just in the beginning stages, and if you want to see what I've got going on in relation to that, or you want information on how to write to anybody who's been featured during the Random Stranger visits, check out apsofficial.com. That has always been the official After Prison Show website. And I'm just starting to get that thing revamped and really geared toward prisoner pen pal. And it's my hope that in the future we'll have tons of prisoners listed there who are in fact getting pen pals because of either being featured on After Prison Show or because of being featured there on the website. That was kind of a big announcement. I feel like I didn't really deliver too well on that. Folks, breaking news! Gosh. I know why now. My body is so sore. So sore from all the work that we've been putting in over on the flip house. So I guess now that I've mentioned those things that I wanted to begin this with, let me go ahead and move on to some other things. And let me begin first with a comment that I had read. I want to begin first with a bunch of comments. Let's put it that way. I want to first thank everybody who's rocking with these Random Stranger visits and really getting a kick out of this. You really never know what to expect, as I don't neither. And in fact, as I'm filming this video, I've got 2 more Random Stranger visits. It's 2 new females. I think they're both in the same housing unit in the same facility. And I think that that facility is in like New Hampshire somewhere. Hopefully those are going to go through and hopefully you're going to see those in the near future. But I want to thank you guys for leaving so many positive comments about this series and really rocking with this. It seems like quite a few of you are, and I appreciate that. This was something that I thought of and something that I've been able to put forth a lot of energy into, a lot of money as well. You know, that $20 adds up quite a bit, and then 25 cents a message, and then 25 cents a minute for every visit that we do. You know, it gets kind of pricey to be able to do these, and we really ain't making no money these days. Did I tell y'all we got some new merch available? We ain't really making nothing off of that neither, but that's just being real. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for being so positive and so, I want to thank you guys for enjoying the new series. I'm having a lot of fun with it, but just as, you know, there's a lot of people, most everybody who's rocking with it, I did read one Salty Sally comment, I think it was yesterday, saying, "Damn, Joe, I know you're really struggling for content, but how long are you going to do this? Can't you get back to any other prison content?" Yo, stick. I don't know how to tell you this in any other language. I don't speak no other languages. What rapper was that? How else can I say it? I don't speak no other languages. Damn, who said that? That's going to really bother me. First of all, you know, I got like 3 full-time jobs right now. After Prison Show, Joe Does Stuff, and trying to flip houses, and do landscape. It's like 3.5. It's 3 full-times and a part-time. If you don't like it, don't watch it. It's simple as that. But I get it, though. You know, no matter what, and I think 6 years into the game, which it's almost been that for me, October will make 6 years I've been home from prison. November will make 6 years that I've been doing videos for. I get it. You know, I finally understand it. Like, no matter what you do, it's never going to be good enough for some people, especially when you got people who just really just don't like you for no reason. You know, it's the craziest thing in the world. I uploaded the video yesterday, and I see this all the time, but yesterday it hit a lot harder for some reason. As soon as I upload the video ain't been up for 2 seconds. It's got 10 likes and a dislike. And then it had 2 dislikes. And I'm like, damn, what y'all be doing? Just praying on my downfall? That ain't right. That ain't right at all. You know, I get it. I'm going with these random stranger visits as often as I possibly can. Shit, if I could do them every day, I would, just to be honest. I think they're super interesting. They serve a good purpose. And you never know what you're gonna get. It's like opening up a box of chocolates, like Forrest Gump said. I miss sitting out here in this old meth shack type of a shed, filming these videos, talking to y'all. There's most certainly some pros and cons in relation to this new series. Pros. Hey, we're able to hear from complete random people that we have no idea what to expect and potentially help them get some pen pal supports. And in pretty much every case, it seems like that has been possible. We're able to put $20 on their books, you know, whether they use that for the kiosk or whether they use that for the telephone or for commissary. That's a great thing. And then they get to hear from me. And whether they know who I am or not, because back in the day, I used to really be a big deal. I mean, kinda. I'm not no more. I understand my lot in life. But regardless of popularity, yo, I'm somebody who's been through it. I can relate. And for a person who has no support at all, just to be able to get that visit from somebody who understands, I think that that's a really important thing. But there are some cons that come along with this. Some cons, like literally scams is one thing to mention in relation to cons. You know, I had a person tell me, I mean, they were trying to get me before we even did the visit. They didn't know me from Adam. Never ended up getting the visit with this person, but during the early stages of requesting the visit, and then sometimes people will message me, who is this? And sometimes I'm really not trying to respond at all. In this one particular case, I did respond. Hey, I'm just a random stranger interested in doing a visit with. Do you know this person would literally message me back saying, yo, you gotta send me $20 before I'm able to accept the visit. I'm paying for the visit. They must have thought that I was Joe Schmo off of the street, like I didn't know no better. And that's really what they were doing. It wasn't like I need you to... They said, hey, look, I'm not able to accept the visit. You got to send me the $20 first. Maybe they just didn't believe that I really would end up sending them the $20. But here's the crazy thing. I don't even think I had gotten to the point of mentioning anything about the YouTube or the money. They was hitting me with the did you send that before we even got off the ground. So needless to say, that one never went through. I probably should have done it. Gosh almighty, I probably should have done it. I missed the mark on that. There could have been some views there. I can see the title now. Scammed. That's it. So yeah, can you explain to me what the $20 was for? Other cons, not nearly as nefarious as that right there. And this is the next ones that I'm gonna mention are the harder ones to deal with. And that is, you know, I'll do these with all the right intentions. Hey, I wanna try to help you get some pen pal support. I'm gonna put $20 on your kiosk or your commissary. Well, what if, because I've already had it happen, what if you get somebody that don't nobody want to write to, and then they asking, hey, yo, just hitting you up, you know, looking forward to some pen pals. You know, I need to really disclaim that there's like a no guarantee about this. And this reminds me so much of when I served time in prison and I had my little pen pal hustle jumping. I was able to help dudes from the inside, me being on the inside, try to get pen pal support back when Craigslist was a way to be able to do that. When they had the, oh God, what was it called? The platonic, men seeking women, women seeking men. When they had those two sections specifically, and there was another one as well, it was called platonic something like, I can't remember what it was. And you know, dudes would pay me like $10 and I would try to give them the game. Look, you know, speak positive about yourself. Don't be talking about what set you rep inside of here. Tell them you're going home to be an astronaut. Tell them whatever. Just make yourself sound good and hopefully, you know, you mean what you say. But in those cases too, some dudes, they just wouldn't strike. This shit had like about a 90, something % success rate because most everybody was getting pen pals. But there were always those, for whatever reason, didn't have to be nothing about them in particular. They could have been the best candidate for a pen pal. And just for whatever reason, they wouldn't get no mail. Hey man, I'm waiting on that letter. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to get that letter too. And it just doesn't seem like it's happening. And you know, in those cases, I would definitely give people their money back. You know, you paid me $10 to try to help you. It didn't work out. There's a refund policy, I guess, in those cases. And that's got to make you feel pretty bad, you know, when you're not getting any pen pal support. I don't know that. I've never been in that position. While locked up, I was able to get pen pals. I was able to help others get pen pals, but I was also able to see people who didn't get pen pals. I can't imagine being locked up, having no support, and then you still can't even get no support when you try to get some support. It's got to be a pretty messed up feeling. So that's the first little con to this, is like, you know, hey, we're going to just, you know, hey, I don't know. Somebody may write you eventually. Those videos, they'll be up. And who knows, maybe they go home and they never did get a pen pal. I just don't know what to say there. I got to hurry up and wrap this video up. I'm literally sweating to death in this shed. Again, we got a heat advisory. It's going to be over 100 degrees. After I get done filming this and trying to do the random visits, I'm going to work on the flip house during probably the hottest part of the day. Got landscape tomorrow. I be trying to do the most. But another con to this is, with the fact that this is absolutely random, no screening to this at all, just doing as many visits as we can get accepted, we're going to end up hearing some pretty crazy things. And a perfect example of that is, well, I don't even want to use the we've already heard some pretty crazy stories that have been able to be verified and looked up, and people have found these people, and some wild things. But there's going to come times, I know that there is, because I've dealt with this in the past with other situations. There's going to come times where a person is going to be cool with doing the video, cool with being on YouTube, and then eventually, maybe for whatever reason, they're not in the future. And like, maybe it's for, I don't know. There could be a list of reasons. I've had this happen in the past a few different times. I'll share one example vaguely with you. I did an interview with a person. They had a really, really crazy story. It didn't seem like it was too bad for them. You know, they didn't really come across as anything like bad. They were in a really messed up situation. And by the time it was all said and done, this person would vehemently, and I paid this person to be on the video, vehemently message me saying, hey, take the video down. Please take the video down. Take the video down. And I didn't want to take the video down. But I would end up taking the video down. If a person asks for a video to be taken down, I'm going to take the video down. I don't even care. It doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal. Somebody could be cool with it today and not cool with it tomorrow, and that's just the way that this thing is gonna rock. So I share this with you guys because I don't want you to ever say, damn, Joe, what happened to that one video? Oh my God, it's gotta be some drama. Well, I'm sharing this with you now just to give you a little bit of heads up that this is definitely something that could happen. And I share it also because it's a situation that I feel like I'm getting ready to be dealing with one particular person, and it's no big deal. If they're cool with it now and not cool with it later, regardless the $20 or the pen, like, it doesn't even matter. So there's that. And I also share that to piggyback off of that for another thing. Has nothing to do with the pen pal stuff at all. I'm done. That was all I had for cons, the pros and the cons. But Joe, man, over on Joe Does Stuff, you'll see me talking about I had to let go of the Tesla and why. Joe's down bad, right? And no matter what the case may be, there's always going to be some adversary. People are going to have an opinion, and they're entitled to opinions and whatever, but God bless it. Like, what am I really trying to say here? Sometimes I feel like people will just stir the pot for no reason. And you know what's crazy is this doesn't even really got shit to do with the Tesla per se, but you got to go watch the video to, I guess, understand what I'm talking about there, and then, you know, see the comments as well. But on a recent random stranger visit that we did, you know, the top comment up there was, oh my God, what happened to Booker? Hey Joe, what happened to Booker? And you know, somebody had made a comment on that, because a bunch of people would comment on that saying, well, Joe cut everybody off. Didn't you hear? He said he was done with everybody. Joe don't mess with nobody. Joe hates the world, is what they kind of made it try to seem like. In my opinion, it did, at least. And I'm just like, nah, that ain't the case at all. Like, me and Booker were good. There was never any drama there. I'm pretty sure I addressed this situation. I think I did. That, you know, I was doing all of the videos for Booker's channel. Like I was filming them, I was editing them, I was uploading them. I was trying to really help him with the channel. However, it got to a point, and to be truthful with you, during that time, I had Joel working with me, and Joel no longer works with me. I don't know, don't ask me what that was. So I definitely couldn't do it. When I had help, I could barely do it, and without any help, can't do it. I'm working 10 full-time jobs here. Trying to stay alive is number one. That was so weak, so weak. But yeah, me and Booker, we were fine. I addressed the situation with him. Hey, Booker, I really believe in Booker Bonds. I think it could be something incredible. However, I can't do it any longer. I lost my guy. I'm by myself. And I got too much going on myself. So it was no hard feelings at all. I really wanted to address that situation. It's not always some drama. God bless. I know it may seem like it is, but it's not always. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I'm sweating to death out in this shed. My back's starting to hurt. I can't sit down like this for long. I gotta keep it moving. Hence the fact that I like to do the physical labor, flip houses, do landscape, keep it moving. Joe does stuff. New merch, check that out. After Prison Show website, apsofficial.com. Check that out as well. Write to somebody, because there's people that we're featuring who ain't getting pen pals at all, and everybody deserves a pen pal. I truly feel like they do. But yeah, thanks for letting me share, you guys. I'll get back to doing videos out here in the shed. Just right now, it's crunch time. We're at the beginning of flip number 3, and I really want to get things rocking and rolling with that. But just bear with me. I'm going to try to keep the very best content that I can here on After Prison Show. I think these random stranger visits are just that. But I do miss my black and white skit scenes, because ain't nobody on this internet funnier than me. Tell anybody I said, tell Jim Carrey. Funnier than that guy too. Hey, have a great one. Thanks for taking the time. I'll look forward to talking with you guys again real soon. And until next time, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted, and make the most of every day.